I'm Don Tollison, and tonight on Tolly's Awesome Friends, we revisit one of my favorite schools in Philadelphia that we featured earlier on this show, Lankenau High School. Just remarkable children, very, very giving children, and we try to keep in touch with the children we present on this show. And of course, I'll always remember Lankenau High School fondly because that's also the show where my daughter, Gabriella Laura Torres Tollison, made her brief cameo first television appearance. But we want to follow up with Lankenau High School because after featuring them on this show, a month or so ago, we decided to develop a more detailed relationship with some of the students in particular. And that set off an amazing, amazing journey that ended up in so many positive ways, but most positive of all, it ended up producing a friendship between one of these students and a true American hero. Let's go from Lankenau High School to the Plymouth Meeting Mall, where these young people did some stuff around the time of Martin Luther King Day, right up till Black History Month, that really spoke volumes about their ability and the great people they happened to be.
Well, my name is Don Tollison from the Philadelphia Eagles, and tonight we're showcasing 6 great students from Lankenau High School in the Philadelphia School District.
Racism was common during World War II, and many people did not want blacks to become pilots. They trained in overcrowded classroom and airship and suffered from the racist attitude of some military officials. The Tuskegee Airmen suffered many hardships, but they proved themselves to be world.
The 9th and 10th Cavalry Regiments are also conducted campaigns against American Indian tribes on a western frontier that extend from Montana to northwest to Texas. Many Indians believe the name symbolized the Native American respect for the Buffalo Soldiers' bravery and valor. Buffalo Soldiers down through the years have worn the name with pride.
By the end of the war, 922 men had graduated from Negro Air Corps pilot training at Moulton Field in Tuskegee, Alabama, to commemorate and interpret the heroic action.
In 2008, I watched my African-American grandmother study the TV during the election, not missing a minute. I also watched her sob upon learning that Barack Obama became elected as the 44th President of the United States of America. It profoundly affected me hearing her tell me about the Voting Rights Act of 1965. I knew the history, I knew the story, but this was personal.
Buffalo soldiers participated in many other military campaigns: the Spanish-American War, the Philippine War, the Mexican Expulsion, World War I, World War II, and the Korean Police Action. Much have changed since the day of the Buffalo Soldiers, including the interrogation of all military servicemen and women. However, the story of Buffalo Soldiers remains one of the unsuppressed courage and patriotism and will be forever significant and a part of history of America.
Kamal, I want to talk just about what we've heard from your other students here. And one of the things I said when I was at Lankenau and we were filming the TV show was that you guys so obviously root for one another to achieve.
Yes, we root for each other as a whole group, and we know that if we come together as one, we can be one total group. And just African Americans, we get our equal rights, and what Obama and MLK has done for a whole, it's really nice.
We talked the other day about the president's inauguration for his second term occurring on MLK Day, and everybody spoke about this in terms of how neat it was, and you articulated it in a really wonderful way, that here as we were just hearing from Lauren, something that her grandmother never envisioned happening, an African American being elected president in her lifetime. But you talked about your pride as an American in blacks and whites together on the mall.
Yeah, I talked about how we have to come together as not just for our personal gain or achievements, but just being an individual that's, respectful, and we look after one another. We show one another we're all family. We're not just, some individual of a different color. We're all one.
Guys, give yourself a round of applause, okay? Why don't we set the theme for the Lankenau kids headed down to New Orleans with the great Bridget Reed.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with the day that's gray and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day away.
Coming up on Tolly's Awesome Friends, the Lankenau High School students in New Orleans, Louisiana.